What is up, guys? My name is Ryan Susie 18 on the Ryan Susie 18 Forever channel, and this is the Q&A video number one. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you for everyone who sent in their questions. It is very much appreciated. So let's get this started off. The first question, and I'm going to be looking down because I have my handy dandy notebook right here, over 4 pages of questions. So the first question is from Marks Field. He says, "What did you think of Euro 2012?" Euro 2012, it was a good tournament. I'm disappointed that Portugal didn't make it into the finals. I mean, it was a bullshit ref, but I'm not going to go into that. It's done and over with. So congratulations to Spain for being the 2012 European champions. Who is your favorite movie director? Steven Spielberg. I always liked his movies with E.T., Jurassic Park, Jaws. So yeah, Steven Spielberg. If you could only support one Portugal national team or the Miami Heat, which one would you support? I would have to go with the Portugal national team because ever since I was little, I've always, been supporting the Portugal national team. No offense to the Miami Heat, I'm a big Miami Heat fan, but at the end of the day, I will always, defend, you know, uh, not my nation, but my parents' nation and generations past nation of Portugal. So yeah, I would pick the Portugal national team. So the next questions are from WWE Firehawk 0331. He said, "Why did you take my YWF championship?" If you guys don't know what a YWF is, it's YouTube Wrestling Federation. It's a great call show, probably one of the greatest on YouTube. And I encourage you guys all to go check it out. We do great storylines. We do fantastic stuff. I'm a part of it. So is Firehawk. So is a lot of these guys who ask questions are also in the YWF. So I encourage you guys to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description box for you guys to subscribe and to enjoy the videos. So he said, "Why did you take my YWF championship?" Pretty much, I'm better than you. Uh, I'm a two-time YWF champion, and my return is coming soon. Well, actually, it has already happened. So I can't wait to become a three-time YWF champion. He also says, "What is your favorite song of today?" I would say Maroon 5's Payphone. I always like that song. Whenever it's on the radio, I'll sing to it. It's a good song. So Maroon 5's Payphone. What is your favorite match of 1989? Macho Man Macho Man Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 5 at the Trump Plaza, jam-packed arena. Well, it's not technically an arena, but a plaza, whatever you guys want to call it. It was a great storyline built. The Mega Powers, how they first started to when they split back at Survivor Series when Hogan double crossed him. So yeah, my favorite match from 1989 is Macho Man Randy Savage, God rest his soul, versus Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan. He also says, "Have you seen Ted yet?" No, but I will be seeing it either today or tomorrow, depending on which day it is. I'll be able to see it. Everyone's been telling me that it's been a great a movie. So yeah, so Ted, I encourage you guys to check that out. Are you bored as I am? No, I'm actually not really that bored. I actually have a lot to do. So especially with this Q&A, I have a lot of things to do later on in the day and into these next few weeks. Next questions are from STB515. He says, "What do you see WWE doing with Dan Ambrosini or Ambrose?" I see him. He's a pretty good superstar. What I see WWE doing with him, probably make him job a few matches, and then he'll probably go into the mid card. So I see a bright future for this kid. I can't wait to see what WWE does with him. Excuse me. Yeah. And he also says, "Did you die when you got hit by that car in YWF?" No, apparently I was in a coma, so now I'm back, and I'm in pursuit of getting my third YWF championship. The next question is from Death Streaker Gaming. He says, "Why is your hat so mean to me?" If you guys didn't see the last video where I asked you guys to leave your questions, I know I keep having this pen in my hand. Uh, I wore this hat, which says, a Super Mario hat, which says "Get a Life." I don't know why it's mad at you, bro. So yeah, that's my answer. Following questions come from DMA112790. He says, "What is your favorite movie of all time?" I have a lot. Pretty much back in the day, I would have to say is The Goonies. I always like that movie. I have it on DVD. I have it on VCR. So The Goonies. And then present day is always Grown Ups. I love to see it. Maze, whatever. Um, Sorry about that, guys. Someone was calling me on Skype. But anyway, um, so So yeah, so we have the Goonies, and then we have is Grown Ups. So it's my favorite movie. Hold on, as I type to this kid. Anyway, sorry for that interruption. He says, if you were a wrestler, what would your wrestling name be, and who would you wrestle? My wrestling name, I think I would just do plain. I think it would just be my regular name. I don't need to go up and above with a name for myself. It's hard to think of a name for myself or for anyone for that matter. So anyway, again, if you heard that, that was Skype. But anyway, going back to the Q&A, he said, who would you wrestle? I would have to say, if it would either be past or present, I would choose the late great Eddie Guerrero. I always liked his skills in the ring. He was a great competitor. God rest his soul. You know, Eddie Guerrero, I would definitely wrestle him. Who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber has to be Ninga Hinga. Uh, you know, his videos are great. Everyone loves him. He's the second highest person who has the most subscribers behind Ray William Johnson. So yeah, so Ninga Hinga is my favorite YouTuber. Who is better, The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin? Now this was a hard one to think about, but at the end of the day, I always have to go with my boy, The Rock, uh, due to the fact that he has more championships. Uh, he could electrify the audience, and so could Stone Cold Steve Austin. With the What Chance, doing crazy things to Vince McMahon, doing a lot of crazy things with all different superstars. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say The Rock is better than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Again, that's my opinion. You guys have a different opinion, so let me know what you guys think about that question in the comment section down below. And he says, what do you like and what do you dislike about TNA and WWE now? One thing I like about WWE is that pretty much they're doing a little bit better with storylines. It hasn't really been going good for them. And what do I dislike is that they don't push their young talent enough. They always leave them to the curb. They always have job matches like with Brodus Clay or Ryback. Ryback will always face these jobbers, from wherever they're at that night. They'll choose two jobbers from that place, and then they'll go into action. One thing I like about TNA is that they're actually doing good with storylines. Well, actually, both companies are actually doing pretty good. More TNA than WWE, surprisingly. But TNA, I like their storylines, what they're doing now. I can understand them now. Back in the day, it was hard to understand what was going on because of the backstage segments, which I didn't really like. So that's what I don't like about TNA. Another thing I don't like is that they always have title matches on every Impact, which I don't really get. There's no need for it. But yeah, so those are DMA's questions. So thank you, DMA, for sending in those questions. B Cabral 17 says, "Who do you think is better, Triple H or The Undertaker?" I'm gonna have to say it's The Undertaker, due to the fact that in his past, what's it been, two WrestleManias, he's beaten Triple H. He's also beaten him at WrestleMania 17. Undertaker has been around longer. He's seen more championships. But Triple H does have more championships, as referred to in the WWE Championship, status. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Undertaker. Triple H, don't get me wrong, I love Triple H. He's a great competitor. He's a great superstar. But Undertaker is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So I'm gonna have to go with the Undertaker. WWE Seaberry asks, Raw review with Ryan Suze 18. Hey man, just let me know, and we'll do a Raw review one day. It can be any time. Following questions come in from NWO for Your Life. He says, what is your favorite match from The Rock? My favorite match from The Rock is WrestleMania 19, and I have a lot of favorite matches from The Rock, but probably one of my main ones is WrestleMania 19, Rock vs. Austin 3, when he actually beat Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Stone Cold had given him 3 Stone Cold Stunners. No, actually 2 Stone Cold Stunners, and he actually kicked out, and then The Rock gave him 3 Rock Bottoms, and then the 1, 2, 3 count, and yeah, so that's probably my favorite match. WrestleMania 19, jam-packed in Seattle, Washington. I think it was at the Fresco Arena, back in 2003. That was almost 10 years ago, surprisingly. He also says, and I'm going to dread this question, but I guess I'll answer it. He says, how big is Batista's dick? Probably pretty small. I'm going to say with all the steroids that he's done, and WWE probably hasn't really caught on to him, because all they had to do was give them a prescription, and they'll let you free from the suspension, or from from the wellness policy. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna have to say Batista's dick is probably pretty small. And he also says, "Are you going to the ROH show in August?" Yes, I'll be there. I can't wait to go see Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, a lot of these guys I can't wait to see. So yeah, August 11th. Anyone who's going to that ROH show in August, let me know if you're going down below. And yeah, so now flip to the next page. And following questions come in from Eric Garcia via Facebook, aka Missile Titties. Uh, when will Rock be WWE Champion? The Rock will probably be WWE Champion at the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. A lot of rumors have been going around that he'll be facing CM Punk or whoever is the champion at the time after Money in the Bank this Sunday. He'll be actually facing someone. Or if not, he'll actually win the title at WrestleMania 29 against either Brock Lesnar or whoever is the champion at that time once again. And who will he beat for the championship? He says, which he asks, probably CM Punk, because he has a good title reign, or it could be Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 29. We don't know yet. And another question he asked: will we see the Undertaker wrestle and go 21-0? As speculated, the WWE wants him, and the WWE creative team wants him to come back at Survivor Series. So we will see the Undertaker wrestle once again at WrestleMania, and we'll see him wrestle at Survivor Series, depending on if he lasts through Survivor Series up until WrestleMania. And will he go 20-0? Guaranteed. I don't think WWE wants to end the streak. It's such an odd number to end. I think he should have ended at 20 this past year in Miami, Florida. But apparently WWE wants to keep him going. Follow-up question comes in from a friend of mine from Facebook who said that he did not want to be mentioned. He says Mason Ryan should come back. And what happened to Vladimir Kozlov? Vladimir Kozlov got released last year, and Mason Ryan should come back. Everyone calls him the new Batista, and yeah. And he also says, where can you find a purple pearl? And I didn't find out the answer until he actually told me, and the answer was, it's a rare, expensive purple pearl. It comes from a quahog or a little neck, whatever you guys want to call it. And the last one was sold for $1.2 million in Newport, Rhode Island, the state where I live. The following questions come in from Mititanian. He says, what is your favorite show on TV? My favorite show on TV, I have a lot of them. I like Criminal Minds. I like crime scene investigating, like CSI Las Vegas, Miami, New York. I'm a big fan of cops shows and stuff. So yeah, Criminal Minds is probably my favorite show. My favorite music type, I have a lot of them. Pretty much everything from pop to rock, hip hop. I listen to a little bit of country, not that much. I mean, country's overrated. But anyway, what is your favorite type of sports? I like all types of sports, probably except for golf. I like golf. I'll watch it, but it kind of gets boring after a while. So I like basketball, football, soccer, all those types. And let's see, the following questions come in from Eric Garcia. He says, with The Rock coming back to, again, this is more questions from, not from Entertainment, from Eric Garcia. He says, with The Rock coming to the 1000th episode of Raw, what will be on his mind? His pursuit is the WWE Championship. He announced it on Twitter. Will we see a rematch from this year's WrestleMania at next year's WrestleMania with The Rock and John Cena for the WWE Championship? I hope not. Again, like it was promoted at WrestleMania 20, it should be once in a lifetime. It shouldn't be, but knowing WWE, to get ratings in, they'll probably do it again. And I doubt it could be at WrestleMania 29. We don't know, but I can guarantee we'll see a rematch in the near future. Following question, another question he asked is: with Ray Allen on the Heat, will the Heat win the championship back to back? Probably yes, because we got the. I'm a Miami Heat fan, as you guys all know. Probably yes, because we have the best three-point shooting guard ever in Ray Allen. We have LeBron James, we have Dwayne Wade, we have Chris Bosh, Udonis Haslem, Shane Battier, Mike Miller hitting seven threes in the NBA Finals in Game 5. So, guys, I think time is about to run out. So check out part 2. This is part 1 right now. So all you guys who got their questions answered, let me know what you guys thought about what I asked. Let me just finish off with this question. Actually, I'll just wait. So you guys check out for part 2. It's coming up very soon. So I'm out, guys, and you guys have a great day. And check out part 2. Peace.